Hey, have you ever stopped to wonder why, in a world just overflowing with choices, most products and ideas are, well, completely invisible? I mean, why do some things just grab our attention while millions of others just fade into the background noise?
Dear book lovers, welcome to another high-speed book summary episode of Summerpedia. We are here to bring you more titles in less time. In this episode, we're going to explore the important and highly practical lessons from the book Purple Cow by the legendary Seth Godin.
So, you might be asking, is this for me? Well, let me tell you, if you're a marketer and you feel like your ads are just showing into a void, if you're an entrepreneur trying to get a new venture off the ground, a product developer trying to design the next big thing, or really, if you're anyone trying to make an idea stand out from the crowd, then you are absolutely in the right place.
Okay, so to really get the solution here, we first have to understand the problem. Godin starts by explaining why the old marketing playbook is officially dead. Welcome to what he calls the world of brown cows.
You see, for about 50 years, marketing followed this really simple but incredibly powerful formula that Godin calls the TV industrial complex. And it works like a charm. You'd build a factory, make a pretty average product for average people, then you'd just blanket television with ads. Those ads would drive sales, the sales paid for more ads, and this amazing cycle made companies absolutely huge.
But that engine, it stalled. And why? Well, because of us. This quote on the slide really gets to the heart of it. We are just overwhelmed. We have everything we need and not nearly enough time to sort through all the things we supposedly want. We've all become experts at ignoring messages we didn't ask for. Our attention? That's now the scarcest resource of all.
I mean, just think about it for a second. The next time you walk into a drugstore for something as simple as a pain reliever, look around. You're faced with over 100 choices. Tylenol, Advil, Aleve, store brands, gels, tablets. It's just, the clutter is insane. In a world like this, how could a new, slightly better aspirin possibly hope to get noticed?
So the bottom line is this. The rules have completely changed. We've made this massive shift from the TV industrial age to what we could call the post-TV age. It's not about making average products for everyone anymore, driven by a fear of failure. No way. Now success demands remarkable products, marketed to the right people, the early adopters, and it's all driven by a deep-seated fear of being boring. Because today, boring is the exact same thing as being invisible.
Okay, so if the old way is dead, what's the new way? Well, this brings us to Seth Godin's central, elegant, and incredibly powerful idea, the purple cow. Godin asks you to just picture this. You're driving through the countryside. And for the first few minutes, the fields of cows are kind of charming, right? Picturesque. But pretty soon, a cow is just a cow. They're nice, but they're all the same. They become common, they become boring, and eventually, they become totally invisible.
But then, what if you glanced out the window and saw a purple cow? Whoa. You would slam on the brakes, you'd get out of the car, you'd stare, you would absolutely take pictures, and you would tell everyone you know about the purple cow you saw. It would be, in a single word, remarkable.
And that's it. That is the core concept. A purple cow is a product, an idea, a service that is inherently remarkable. And the word remarkable means exactly what it sounds like. It is worthy of being remarked upon. It's not about slapping some clever advertising onto a boring old product anymore. It's about creating something that people literally cannot help but talk about. Now, this all sounds great in theory, right? But how do you actually do it? So let's jump into section 3 and see how you can build your own purple cow. The new rule is simple and it's direct. Stop making boring stuff and trying to advertise it. Instead, your job is to create remarkable things that the right audience will actively search for. See how that flips the entire marketing process right on its head? So how do we get there? Well, this slide lays out the path. First, you have to target the sneezers. These are the innovators, the nerds, the passionate fans who, if they fall in love with what you do, will spread your idea virus for you. Second, you have to be an outlier. The safe, boring middle of the road, that's the riskiest place you can be. You need to be on the fringes, be the fastest, the cheapest, the most luxurious, the most unique. And finally, and this is the big one, you have to get that marketing is the product. The new VW Beetle is a perfect example of this. Its remarkable, iconic design was the marketing. It was built right in from day one. This is maybe the most powerful and honestly counterintuitive idea in the entire book. In a marketplace that is just crowded and noisy, playing it safe is the absolute surest path to being ignored. The biggest risk you can possibly take is being boring.
Being risky by creating something truly different is actually the safest bet you can make.
So who is this visionary who came up with such a powerful idea? Let's take a quick look at the author himself, Seth Godin. Seth Godin isn't just an author. He's a straight-up marketing legend. Even before Purple Cow, he wrote groundbreaking bestsellers like Permission Marketing, which basically argued for treating customer attention with respect. He's a celebrated speaker and a true visionary who has spent his entire career studying how ideas spread in our modern connected world. And his perspective matters so much because, honestly, he saw this shift happening long before most of us did.
Okay, we have covered a lot of ground, so let's distill all of this down into a few key takeaways that you can start applying right away.
All right, here's your checklist for creating your own Purple Cow. First, you've got to accept it. The old advertising model is broken. It's gone. Second, remember that in a cluttered world, boring equals invisible. Your only real choice is to be remarkable. Third, and this is crucial, build the marketing directly into your product. Don't just tack it on at the end. Fourth, embrace the idea that safe is risky. The biggest gamble isn't failure, it's being ignored. And finally, find your sneezers. Focus your energy on the people most likely to care and to spread the word for you.
And all of that brings us to the final, most important question, the one Godin leaves us with. In your work, in your next project, your next idea, what will be your Purple Cow? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more high-speed book summaries from Summarypedia.